I basically don't know anyone who likes their political party.
I agree.
Frankly. And maybe that's just because I wouldn't hang out with someone who did like their political party. And so it's a sampling bias.
Libertarian Party.
Libertarians don't like the LP.
They've been
Libertarians hate each other.
Back when I was libertarian, I hated the LP the whole time.
I do. I'm not a fan. But the Mises Caucus.
Exactly. Yes.
Dave Smith.
They're the only good thing, as far as I'm concerned.
Watching
Dave Smith and they're pro-life.
Watching Dave Smith on Fox News is just amazing.
It's
when he debates leftists, and they're like Donald Trump, and he's like, I didn't vote for him. I don't like him. I love it when
he's like, I think Trump is a war criminal. He says it all the time. It's like, yeah, he does.
They can't. These tribalist established people can't handle it. They're like, I don't. You're clearly a Trump supporter. It's like, no. They're libertarian. We're not. You know what I mean? That's what they're saying. Yeah, that's actually given me some, I don't know, white pill, I guess you can call it. But I guess the bigger question is whether or not the Libertarian Party can pull off any victories. I really think it would be an incredible thing if we had at least one Libertarian Party candidate in the House or something like that.
That's my point. I don't really want them in. Well, it's complicated. Here's the thing. I've said this before. My whole voting strategy is vote for the most pragmatic pro-life candidate possible. And it gets difficult when the Libertarian Party's involved in a national election and they split up the vote. But honestly, I think local elections are unbelievably important, if not more important. And if you got a pro-life Libertarian, again, even though I don't consider myself Libertarian anymore, oftentimes they're going to be a better option than a Republican. Now, of course, again, you get into this issue of splitting up the vote, but that's not always the case.
It depends. Like libertarians.
I don't. So
I don't big L libertarians.
Yeah, no, I don't like libertarians at all. So I think that they're good on foreign policy and stuff like that. But we have a massive crisis with the culture domestically right now. And they're like, let people be as degenerate as they want.
Some of them are like that. The Hoppians, though, and the Mises
Queen
Caucus.
Story Hour.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, the Hoppians and like the Mises Caucus people are not like that.
Yeah,
again, I'm not libertarian anymore.
Yeah,
but
I support the Mises Caucus.
What's the difference?
In general, I'm not a fan of libertarians.
Basically, the Libertarian Party is a disaster.
Yeah.
And then some sane libertarians came out and they were like, we're going to form a caucus because we're not insane.
Mises is a guy, right?
Yes, Ludwig von Mises.
So, yes, I think too much of libertarianism. It's that meme of the fox, right? You know, the scraggly looking fox, and it's like that's what libertarian ideals is, the beautiful fox. And the candidates are all like scraggly and weird.
The majority of them are open borders.
Yep.
They support allowing things like Drag Queen Story Hour. I've seen a lot of them supporting CRT, and I mean,
those people are idiots. Yeah,
like you're great on foreign policy, cool, but. Like we have some problems here right now, so
I hear you.
Yeah, but you can be libertarian and be opposed to those things, and that's the problem with libertarians. They ruined libertarianism. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, the party itself,
the party is garbage.
It's
too.
terrible.
Yes.
So if you guys want like Libertarian Party people elected, I have to disagree.
No, well that's what I'm saying. If you had good people like from the Mises Caucus in the party who are actually going to stand up against the federal government when they try to impose these lockdowns on their county, which I think libertarians in the Mises Caucus would be far more likely to do than Republicans, then I would say, okay, that's a good person to vote for.
Yeah,
but if we're talking about these sort of milquetoast people who are in favor of garbage like CRT and say Drag Queen Story Hour is just a right. Yeah, you have a right to like force your perversion onto children. That's
didn't some dude take his clothes off on stage at like debaters?
Yes, yep, that did happen.
That was good.
What is this?
That indeed occurred.
Can we get sane, liberty-minded individuals? Well, we do, I think, with Mises Caucus, but yeah, I think.